Feminine Aquaculture by TMO, Chidomini or Twansia Manfro. Ransboat and Company, Esha 2013. Rans no, Ransford, and a boat near Boating, into Ransford and Boating, near Trinity, our Ransboat. 2013, Yesha say annual ton fertilizers, and Mayara Ghana, and 2014, you started ton chemicals, agrochemicals, and RMG Ghana, formerly Winco Ghana Limited. Now 2015 no Econo, you reacquire a maintain reacquire they say you ton fertilizer and agrochemicals. Into do one entire demonstration farms. Emma Equiaphone who say a Niaman Aye. After starting a nanny so rather than a as a business at its own. Into a starting room with 100 acres at a war some cheche raso, a war a Duraquan so. And in fact, a ye. Interfere they call 150 acres, and they call 200 acres. I feel acquire Bruntin near Toma Poultry Farmers. I do 2016-2017. Now Poultry Farmers. I work Ghana had one idea. I could buy 1 million Ghana cedis. And so Ben then Okwano Amobi, no wajebi, sa interfere who says and the tedia. Say I do a Brunia the Bema Poultry Farmers there, and a young cassa young co into that. Venture ho na yenso could be a poultry family be me ma consultants be 3 extra proposal bring me and you pick back there and I decide say you be follow ni bibia na ono so the shemu say se pese use ne idea as the consultant e dey adwuma there and you see a con with battery cage. It's answered efficiency and durable and everything. Until you say yo, am I start here?
Within the Walter Deku, mainly farm manager for Ransboat Poultry Farm. The farm it's located at Kofisa in the Nsawum Adwejuri Municipal Assembly of the Eastern Region of Ghana.
Ever since 2017, near started say you see a dino. Ewo Kofisa, ewo Nsawum Adwejiri. 2018, 15th January, near the first 5,000 beds, a buyer. Near Shazi say a show. It's answer near the consultants, no Emra Swan and Yamasuntino. Bayer Britium na near do 10,000, near do 15,000. And net 2021, Minoka say, there were 98,000 beds.
Ransboat Poultry Farm started in the year 2017 with the physical construction of the facilities, the buildings, water systems, and other amenities, including road network.
It's an say you see a poultry farm no I walk Kofisa in some Adwejiri no. Ye the head office na kasa so ebaha. I see a warehouse a input distribution na ewa ha na esanse adwuma ne kese na abedi nkrabatani nya head office abedi Kofisa ntino na say wo ba brofokasema potokasema kind social responsibilities me akasa me san ye chidomene wo to asentino wokọ oton asisi a megususi the backgrounds capacity over 1,500 you see I met my say me wo 80% complete me see police station so ewo hwa and also 80% complete. Oba Kofisa so we see the background so capacity of about 500 to 700. I feel school kola so my scholarships. Me go school kola bebre wa ha me them 12 school fees from class 1 to GSS. Your GSS for so every year omoko SSR Nana Akufo Addo Roma free HSS no abeso yasene nanso omunia mani ade omudi ko nyina de Ransboat ne toto bibi ade ma om.
The primary Eric Ejare because school our University of Education Winneba. I say I'm a Bachelor of Science in Biological Science Education. Say I'm more level 200 first semester. School a mekono anye Ransboat Adaroma anka meni suade hu yi na entimi embem. I mean say wa bo mama ko school me so me biology in person can me call into microbiology so that at least also here be in any research of diseases me so met me aye e de aboa no am say so de wa be so me mu America school in so de obeye ama anobro so sa me da na asepa so say okoso so me mu we biara me here bia so o make sure say everything is provided as I need it.
Afeso mu ja kwan so a ye mo kwan mo san ba ha a oboni ka no some small part-time work bi say no mo ntena fie especially maywa no na mo nkofa mprewanyi nsem bi aye den emba tie mo kwan mo ba ha o ba so a efidium anopa ene awia anombe koso so a eja mo kwan fefefe obi wo kra enu na ma otumide to ne niama esande bi kra ja wo fie po de ma ne papa ne maame no mo niama we nyina ye
bia me waka kire amansan ne se we asu ye se de obo nyame boa de oboa no ho ana wonni bibi nso obi nso ntimi nso so e ma won so enko be bia opese ukọ no nti me waka je nso mbo mo ho modern enya bibi so that at least nso wo de ba se opem mo bia obi wo bia obi no so ye den wo de be so aboa aka me say aka me ntimi anyere me ho entwa ka me si den eba ama ne boa me eko school nti me sere mo se mo ma disu ano enya mfa so de ema mo fiefo ti mo nko so nsua de se de mo hia mo bia ono nso ebetimi aboa madam ase
afeso ya dwene ho ehun se eye bibiti se mprewanyi nse na ekoso wa ha no ye gusu hwehwe ne menti a ekoso eno so next year ya agenda pa ye di besi eno so se ye behwe ne esisa de no ehun atokro ne besi ne kwan kra.
We have a lot of machinery that we use for our operations. We are connected to the national grid, and also we have a solar system that powers all our water system. When we say about poultry production and koko omanu susade but nsuo omunu nsuo pa. Nti we ba Ransboat Poultry Farm in Poultry ye wo 3 boreholes are nyina fitted with solar pumps. Until during the daytime you don't have issue with electricity, so light call for cry. Our birds are assured of the right quantity of water that they need. In terms of the cages that we have, we started with the H shape of cages. It came from India. We call pen one and one of our cages in war, and it is housing about 25,000 birds. With time, we move on to the 4-tier cage, which also came from China. And that cage, though in a small room, because it's 4-tier, it will house about 15,000 birds. Technology keeps on advancing. So currently, we've also installed a fully automated cage system, our friend H. With that system, from feeding, watering, medication, all are fully automated. With just a press of a button, the work is fully done. And that cage is currently housing about 20,000 birds. The first batch of birds ever Ransboat Farm in the year 2018, February 2018. First batch of birds on mobile, and it was 5,000. Senior Yenia Yenimino, Uko may be more your various departments, but with one head. Department TBR or header, they all help to meet the aim of the organization. Over Ransboat, I say your various departments. The first entry point is the security.
Okay, you're from Francis Y. Savor of Kobe. Now I'm chief of security department. Now say Obi Ba say near me and say the can pack here. Me make sure say me call no. Now my check inside. I say maybe on crack akundi bia or me dey attacking wa. We are na mabisa ni say o hwe hina. So ka say obo nipa ni di cheme I will just consult the person first. Na ko nipa no. Na who say asem si we. or sure. So the administration man quite say ombra and as a management in the man quite ombra maybe before maybe you could man tia sa biosecurity no and sana na man room. Say here say on fa kanu sumbra me make sure say ni kanu the other side so kanu from and so na man afem and sana our right side.
Within the Ebenezer Esiedu say obi ba ejuma mu ha you want to say the senior security be ko check no so checking we are na say hia ma so ba inside and so e be man so ahoro nsa and so ne samana ahoro nsa say ye wie ahoro nsa wie na say hia ma so ba ko inside na medina ni medina ko am director
so ne wa say no ye wo chemicals ewu say ne be ya nipa no be mu anase ka no fem a okra yare bia betumi abe affecting kuko no inside a ebe kuma no na nipa no so obi a wotiatia fam so wo fa ase a wotiemu a yare wo umpabwa na se no betumi akuma that's the reason why here din so esia no.
You have heard of admin. We call the various pens are. You have the brooding department. Your head or your pen 1, pen 2, pen 3. In all these various departments, you one more almost so they are directly involved with the daily routine work in there, and they report to the farm manager whenever the needs arises.
Your friend me Danso Evelyn, me admin assistant to Ransboat Poultry Farm. Sebane your customers na etokusiana ye me na mhwe so hase. Debiano ye ne say ba anopa na me call penim eko check previous kosia ye nyaaye eni ye benya no in a day no production beba in a day no se me kohwena menya production ni wi a afi me be draw daily schedule ne ma customers ne beba be fa no that day no se me ye no wi a then I call them me from wo phone so kire mo dey say so mu tua to account ni ye nje cash e wa ha on a weekday and say me and sad then I call them and say after I've called them no, I issue a receipt for everyone then I have to know your question and turn on aji 2:30 p.m. and say about 2:30 no mo ba na me ni security no ye ko na ya kwa ko check osiano amo
me din de onhinu kwadwo aha ye pen 1 me ni assistant supervisor me wa ha pen 1 ha ye wo white layers omu nyina dodo ye 25,000 ene ye won wa ha.
There's one remarkable thing about Ransboat Poultry Farm. Oko poultry farms bebre almost yo almost started production and also almost started so almost at the age of 2019. But over Ransboat has say by the 14th week, latest by the 15th week, we'll have our drop. And see, hovering around the 19th week will be being a drop no. Now there are around 30-40% of production, which is a very good thing that we can boast of. And saa nneɛma nyinaa ɛkɔ so nyɛ sɛ yɛde nduro bi na ɛma nkokɔ no yɛbɔ mmɔden hwɛ sɛ nneɛma a ɛsɛ sɛ yɛyɛ no yɛyɛ. Ransboat Poultry Farm yɛn ankasa yɛ feed mill. Nneɛma a yɛde frafra feed no yɛhwɛ sɛ the right quantities are put. Wokɔ open market a feed no bebree wɔ hɔ. Wɔn de inscription na egu protein 2%, this 5%, this 10%. That's whether those quantities put there are the right actuals and I said yeah SSL modi frame and one what there you can't tell. But over here it's say young say feeding into they be making sure say the right quantities and the feed ingredients are put in. Every stage of birth and na aduane is our demand. Until from day 1 brooding up to the 8th or the 9th week we give them the chick mash.
FM Robert Ofe. When I'm here penny brooding department here. If you have 22,000 so. Brooding ya see, you go conquer to a bar. How you show me kitchen? Be 13-14 weeks. ansana yɛ de ɔma kɔ pen no mu akyiri hɔ.
Frame Sylvester Ametepe. Sene Aminia of a kind. Coco Ketwana bar like a provadium heat. The more mediane, the more me drew, the check is any or mediane or musuno, say Basemba, send medidi a sequel. And sana every week be a vacinatium, a drone day.
From the 9th to the 14th week, we give them the grower match. From 15th up to the 20th week, we give them the pre-layer before we move them to the actual layer mash. Essence, you follow strictly to this feed requirement and as a feeding schedules, they be the right result.
Penwa hano, if you did yemwano and you marry, ama anopelisa akono odidi ntem nti obesoro 5:30 na say aduane guman nti yedima won anwumre nti emmo 5:30 na obesoro na owe aduan wom nti anopane de ne say yenam ne ye cheke omu feed no say bi ensu egu baabi toilet wo baabi ne yiyi ensu no so ne poso ne ye cheke na ema no ne yetitu ne ya service no na ye okay.
Midini Daniel Owusu me na me head ewo pen 2 yewo nkukọ 15,000 ewa hasi.
Adia ba ko so aye ni ka Ransboat Poultry Farm say akukọ bia every day per ni age owo mu no what quantity of feed is with the man. You can decide to give it to it in batches, but had ya wo ba the aye ni say the mom once into with the quantity of feed egumu manual. If it takes it 1 minute to eat, 3 hours to eat, whatever hours you you make sure say you the right quantity of feed now man. Into ha Ransboat you feeding morning now once. But during the daytime you go round, you cook say feed you doing a baby while they be the asa. Now the kakra at top and now see you we stir the feed, send the feed now to look fresh to the best at all time.
Edu anopa yema nkukọ no feed yedugu machine mu na de afidi nkukọ no na yewie nso a ya check nsu se ebu a nsu ni ye okay nkukọ no noma ebeboa won yewie nso a ya hwese won aprapa mu ene bibia aya anopa ni mu no.
Midindiale Sofori me na me head of pen 3 no nkukọ 20,000 best ewa asia eyinkosua me cage ni H cage I feed then you should feed 45 bars and a mom afi oba then me ba me come here kese no ya ma nkukọ na aduane ya ma mo aduane wi a ya check o mu nsuo poly tank ni ya ko manager obisa manager say ene be mo aduane say me ya ma mo plain water na manager say wo mi say be mo aduane no me head no na wa check quantity a empama M1 ye de aguso ye de ama M1
na wo musuo no ye wo specialist aya o ma o kire yen say ebu a o eduru ye de fa eduru ni fa ndu nsuo mu na ye woda ye ma won eduru na ye woda nso a ye mfa ma won eduru e wa hasi.
In terms of production, we are doing extremely well. As we speak now, a batch of our birds, they are almost 112 weeks old, and they are still giving us up to 75% production, and the air quality is superb. The best practices that we ensure at all other time. We don't joke with our vaccination, we don't joke with our food bath, and diseases are area most poultry farms almost encounter and say Uber Ransboat it's hardly we get it, because we always ensure that we do prevention. Prevention is always better than cure, so we always take the preventive measures other than the curative measures to ensure that the little resources we have are put into good use.
Anopano ye cheki one toilet ni nyina awie a edu sa na omato awie efiten kɔ no na omato awie nti ye wo ma wa ha ye no won ye adwuma no nti ye boa ma no ehyehyɛ crate ni wo lane nim na ye di nwo achi na ye yi nkosua no ye yi nkosua ni nyina awie a ye wo hwidi wo hɔ a ye de park nkosua no efile nim e de kɔ parking place a wo take records wo nti after records no na car na ba na ye di ni nyina ekɔ warehouse na ye wie ofan edi kan anopa no na ye twen ni ebeba awia na ede yetumi nkosua be 400 crates ewa ha
no wan ko 20,000 ade mama mi nkosua 650.
Currently, we are producing about 1,800 crates of eggs every single day. And we have a list of customers that we supply to. Every customer is attended to once a week. We have our core customers and we have a list of customers who always troop in to register. With these customers, as and when we have excess, then we enroll them. And yes, also there, you can find nkoko for ba. No more started or more tour near the new customers a come home. Obi baby says 1,800 to me turning in other crow and so talk ras yeah cause your boy your customers in the list there and yeah easy. It's all because of our quality of service in terms of eggs, in terms of human relation, in terms of our payment systems. We've made it so flexible for customers and our clients. You know, ama yene omu kita wodie no very smooth. So we call any well-structured poultry farm here, you have various departments. And one of the critical sections are very key as far as the poultry production is concerned is the isolation center. And also your friend is sick bay. Yeah, you prefer your friend's isolation because we don't anticipate to say because we've done all the preventive mechanisms. So isolation center and more I do corner sabi the deforming and also bubu. Nipa cry it mean apache and more society me PMOSA. Sabi yes I apache own to mean produce. Would be all qua apache. The 9 own to mean also but all the other functions are working perfectly. Until the one, you are the omokwa you could senia almost tibiati how they will behave. It be also in the course of growth, you to me as a son of pegging and the basana we isolate them. On few occasions, I bet me we say bakwana be yare, and those diseases are not those that we can easily prevent. So into the normal we treat them, and once they recover, we send them back. So our solution center basically caters for birds that are deformed or in one way or the other they get injured in the course of running. We also have some turkeys on our farm premises. Currently we have close to about 150 and they are doing greatly well. We are hoping that ABR Bronya and as and when I'm ready na ya tom. Ransboat Poultry Farmer, we try to explore new technology as far as farming is concerned. This year, we have catfish and tilapia. We are using a modern way of rearing them, and different tapolitans. Just this time, fish be our person when you as you see currently I work at tilapia and catfish. Currently I work 2,000 tilapia and 1,000 pieces of catfish. Catfish in there, they are 6 months old and they are ready for sale. Tilapia and the Efians are maybe 2 weeks, 2 months, sorry. Fine. With this new technology, anytime that you want to move, you just drain the water, and get to me the performance of Moano all the time. You should not any tank. You can send a Moano air swimming. I think it's a good thing. That's good for you to show your yard.
I said, team, we are kitchen department. Now I'm sure Ransboat for workers for me na me hwe me ma won aduan me ye breakfast ma breakfast na bi ni rice water wheat porridge but o me ye lunch so lunch so bi ni kokunte fufu akpele and edu some days bi so am a special food edema.
Ransboat to Ransboat challenge kakra ye wo me fa no say no kwade a national issue the attitude of the Ghanaian workers me ka omo ani omo ye adwuma obi pe so anopa onim say na me ye adwuma opeso obeduru ha 10 o'clock enkukọ nyen so akukọ onye na otese akwara kitikiti aya won nye eze se wani kọ ne ho ndimiti akura mitumi so wo fi a mimisa me be didi midi kan frɛ fam bisa se omo didi ana ezanza akukọ no onim hwe wama na aduane ani a onto ena aduane no so wamma no consistent na wani ni yesu so a onto ye ma into bede obeboka na oni Ghana ni ye adwuma obi wo ho at 10 o'clock afi no oduru ha oduru wa so a first thing okọ kitchen akwa kodidi odi yesu so a wasebabre into the attitude no of the Ghanaian workers no any challenge ayewo pa
in terms of human relation as far as staff and management are concerned mpenifo bu baby say fie bia mensa wom you will not get things moving smoothly but with good management practices well laid down rules and regulations it may boa ama ya manage yan hu yie ofuma ya mfa nchew esese ya twon aso ya betwon aso ebi oho a obetumi ya kasa kire ebi oho a deduction ebi oho outright dismissal into once are those rules and regulations no ya den e dey actual staff no obi abaso a ya ni da no ho so
or how kakra ya minya wo customers ne bi ho ne say esa say ikotua ne papa anti no se wo ka kire ne say onkotua sika na esa so pet dodo every enchen no obekwa akotua more than what you asked her to pay send your beya obenya more of her ex a challenge mommy but it seems they don't care because they want more of the ex ebane sana de ya metaye ne say se obi amba that day a metumi di kosiana man but se omu nyina aba dia metumi the credit in account na the following consignments no ba be fa no the following days consignments no me de ashema man
ye no so free wo so a network efiti emsense won utra kakra bi na wo ba akopim quota network very bad yen say ye digital marketing eboa ye yetumi ye customer Zoom ene ne amane ade nyina and so sometimes they say ye fire gadgets efia eko gina nsawom yetima ye sa ne amane nyina and the network and so ye another challenger haye pa ye dey ewa ha.
In terms of record keeping, we don't joke with it as far as Ransboat Poultry is concerned. From the warehouse through to the pen, say bro beba, feed brand beba, shells beba, we have stock cards on each of the feed items. Oko pen anymore, each pen, on record boost. Now oko pen, we say there were cages. In the record book records production on per cage. Into Sadakro corner for cage one, who said, production are drop out, then it means you can easily detect the problem and work it out. I think there's this remarkable thing that we need to talk about as far as battery cages are concerned. So we get deep litter system and more sometimes it's very difficult to identify a specific problem with a type of bird. But we call cages anymore. Almost 4, 5, and 6. At any point in time, Sakukobia and Tua, who could in any cage in say, there is a problem here. There are Emma Nkoko into me to a cage mo. Ebini say 1, someone shown in bar. Santa Ben said the drinking system is there all right, but it's not coming because it might be a choky. Into what was second, bones and show him back. Immediately remove it and begin working. Within the next day or two, bones will cost you eba. Say, deep litter there and uncle who are cocoa on so and baby. In terms of percentage of production, the deep litter systems also gives you a clear picture. nkokɔ bi a wɔbɛkɔ na ɔmo yɛ 6 na ɛwɔ cage bɛkɔ na 6 kɔhyia 6 guɔ ɛne kyerɛ sɛ that particular day you've recorded 100%. Sɛ ndɛ wɔkɔ nkokɔ 6 na 3 na egu hɔ ade kye wɔbɛkɔ 2 1 then it means there is a problem. You can easily identify the problem and work with it. Until sometimes technology helps. Though I can say initial cost of investment was low, but you to me a bebo bebre.
Yeah, future plans were Ransboat as you say I go so journal say. About to say the meat production and kasa ye meat na. Oba Ghana hanoma poultry farmers bebre na yenye nkoko na ye twen ma menkan ana papa tutu kebab so omra meto nonko broilers so oyedu stage bi na onya ne weight ni pepepa edwe na obedi nyina eye waste esan ye ka ene bed na wo wukua akuani ni so enti ye future plans say sisi ano asase ye da ya akoko ayaje aya akoko hina ate ase odi ama ye no ye pesi esi 100 capacity building ewo ho aya no ye di meat processing packaging ya de nyina den ebebem esan say ye hu say nsan wo market ye ya ifiti ya wada ifiada kopem memenda omutumi top broilers close to 4,000 na mom no se no mo pen ne say anti ama kogina ho a ope ne ties nko a maame kwadwo so kogina ho a ope ne wings nko a obi so kogina ho a ope ne back enti ne nyina no mehu say ese say ye de packaging no ebem enti for instance a day and a week ebetuma kumbe 4,000 broilers na mo ese say e process ne package near the core market inti maame nkran na say ma pot tutu kibaba onim dia auto ye ma akoko ni nyina wo na emmeye eka emma ye
Eba no poultry production nkokɔ omagyanan no ayade ehun hia bebre yetumi de ye manure ebi nkra compost for nkra to me befa e de kwa fertilizer Oba Ransboat Poultry Farm has here, there were daily routine checks. There were cleaning schedules, ye so. Oba Brooding Department, every 2 months, you remove manure and your friend later. Near the new wood shavings, you go here. So, manure na ye to know. Oba in some Adreji area, Omo Mudia Bofre Popo, Omodo Sopan. It's in Pempi, you 2 year pa, no Modi Omoka, Mabefako.
2 days na di plan mo toilet no so ba yo machine di operate bet eda emwana so mo ko toilet no egu so yo machine operate ya bo machine na atwe bet no ko ache e ko ni na clear bet no so enti 2 days bia ya clear o mo toilet no
yo woda ya de twe wo muane toilet no edeko abonten na yo machine wo ho a ya use de twe nkokɔ no toilet no ye wia na ya ohoro animu ha kakra sene ahase no ebe hygienic amaye
eba saa se omuni nigu we nimu a ye yi edigu won toilet nim ye was scraper ye di pia toilet no nti yi currents yi ni nyina wi a ne de scraper no epia efo ne ahohoro na bibia ye okay
wokɔ main pen nimu a bebia ye use machines ye di your washing na eno so ye tu amuna kase bi oho a all waste water ye pia ni nyina akwagu mu na ya na omo ya fertilizer no fono so omo abetwi ni ankasa so ye wo plantain farmer yesu ye di bigu ase a aboan bebre nti no kwahwe plantain no kwa otumu say yes we de ejina ne nice so pa nti eba no ye cleaning of the waste a ye wo ndura ye di cleaning and the byproduct no so ye wo kwan efa so a ema eho ba mfaso ma edwuma ne ene oma Ghana nyina
ekoku aye no so a Ransboat ye share ye poultry na se no ye hu se eburo aya de bi a we fi poultry farm a enye ye eno so na ede eka feed so na ede eka no ba enti ye de eho kodom one company bi a omudo eburo pa wa from place e fe no kwanim agric te ni kwanim ekodom me ekoye partnership I said the battery man, I said, Yakoware, or outgrower scheme, or more than 5,000 to 6,000 acreage of the outgrower scheme. I do a moko doma. Just say, you know, one she share, Afibia, a year, you grow, you didn't know close to 50,000 bucks, no, you know, over 50% if you know at the back. And you know, Udu P farms, also do a brew pa, also a dear home Adam na, ono so eye outgrower scheme over about 2000 acres ono so yenya ebro eso fi we dey eso edeba nti we no ne enkrofobia ene omo ye dey eye adwuma company mi say Yara Ghana Limited afibia omo ye omo budget a on backcraft fertilizer Ransboat they be a silver partner emom chese they be any di second nti no omo de account a ene omo na ye adwuma osamba company bi say RMG Ghana ene kwa de tie a good partner afibia no omo ye budget a omo de account a niam a ye ton ma omo new age and so your partners omo kwa de omo de ba papers ni ade omo so seed hybrid seed ye ton ade de mom intercontinental group omo so sa ye omo na eton ade ne niam ne ade nyina afi ye san kono poultry section a company bi say Sona Ghana Limited oho ne fa ye soya a che say afibia no okra ne soya or the Ransboat edin kan we san say ye to dodo na ye de ma no Fragrance Limited also eton poultry ho niama e bi ti say concentrate and vaccines niama also ye to ewo ho de ma wom Motivate also ye to niama ewo ho de ma wom Safric Ghana Limited ebro ni ade ne ye to ho ye wa companies bebre ho no mo nanso ye ka se egbo ni nyina abre ni ti no ebe ha ye kakra.
As far as Ransboat's poultry farm activities are concerned, I can boldly say we are the best in the country. Because we are all aware, the good book tells us that cleanliness is next to godliness. About Ransboat poultry farm, issues about death, you will not see it. From the main gate to the last pen, the environment is well kept. And anything godly is perfection. So I can say we are striving towards the perfection as far as the poultry industry is concerned.
It's answer near ye niama ye ntino 2019 no yenya best poultry farm award ewo Nsawo Municipal Assembly. 2020 it's answer na ye ton ye nyai fertilizer ne ton ye dan wo ntino Eastern Region Afram Plains Secretary district yenya best input distributor ewo ho ama PFJ, that's Party for Food and Jobs. 2020 yes nominate yen ewo award a eba foforo best digital farmer a ye koye by mom no obi wini yen. 2021 so yes nominate ye biom and so yes koye agri business chamber of also nominate yen as best livestock. Inti award ne de omuta nominate yen na mo no mi say Ghana ha de award ni bi ho no ma na akoye more or less eniama bebra yetimi nka ho asem. Inti award ne ye nya bia na ye nominate yen so eniama bebra mu so